Good morning, folks. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa with your morning update here on the MLive Facebook page. Make sure you share this with your friends. I'll give you an update on the last, we'll call it 6 hours of a snowstorm moving through Michigan. Now we'll look toward the weekend. We have another snow to talk about on Friday, maybe another one early next week, and maybe an end in sight. It's getting difficult, I'll be honest, around the Torregrossa household because I'm getting what I call cold stares from my wife. She's like, when is this going to end? So let's get to it. If you have any reports of how much snow you've had, let us know. Right now, oh, hey, by the way, thanks for joining us on MLive. I've got hibiscus tea going this morning. 6 to 10 inches have fallen in the north. Interlochen reporting 6.5. Benzie County 6.5. Petoskey an estimate of 12 inches of snow. Chippewa County 10 inches of snow. So, and you can see out into my yard about maybe an inch or so in the Saginaw area. So all of this is snow now, coming through Michigan, swinging on through, and it'll be with us probably for about the next 6 hours. Hey, good morning, Russ from Pontiac. Blowing and snowing in Mount Clemens, says Dave Sutton. Becky Brown likes the hibiscus tea. Winter storm warning still in effect in the pink counties, winter weather advisory, but be advised, in this region you have winter weather. It just doesn't reach the criteria for a winter weather advisory. If they issued a winter weather advisory for snows like this, they would issue them all the time, and then you would think we cry wolf even more than you already do, okay? So here's the computer model. This is 2 o'clock this afternoon. The storm center up here. Here's Michigan. Stiff northwesterly winds, cold air. When the winds are out of the northwest, and you can see these are basically temperature lines aloft, it's still blowing in cold air. Maybe even a burst of some lake effect coming off of the thumb. This is tonight, or this evening, 8 o'clock. Snow should be done by then, other than flurries. And then we go into tomorrow. This is tomorrow morning, coming up at, this is tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Nothing more than flurries. Cold still, so the roads may not be super very early in the morning. And here's Thursday afternoon, pretty quiet. But as we get into Friday, we're going to see another storm system rotate from up here and shift down. This is another snow. This is probably a 1 to 3 inch snow moving from north to south across the state. And then as we get into the weekend, look at this flow. This is Friday night, northwesterly flow, and this just really is a February, early March type weather situation with northwesterly winds and cold temperatures. How much additional snow today? In the northeast, you could see another 2 to 5 inches of snow. Southern sections, I'd say another inch or maybe 2 inches today. And it will be cold, so you gotta be very careful on the roads. Out on my highway in front of me, it looks like the salt is working. Okay, what's the advisory for Pinellas County, Florida? Get your sunblock. Alpena finally getting in on a heavy snow. You know, Alpena's kind of been in what I call a snow drought. It seems like for several years, being missed by the bigger snows that come toward Michigan. Finally, the Northeast getting the heavy snow for once in a long time. Okay, so there's your additional snow today. Grand Rapids, you're probably less than an inch. Kalamazoo, less than an inch. Jackson, Lansing, Ann Arbor, maybe an inch. Detroit, maybe an inch. Saginaw, Flint, Bay City, the thumb, 1 to 2 inches, and an additional 2 to 4 in the northern sections. Robert Burkett says, glad I'm not a robin. Yeah, they came back a little early, didn't they? High temperatures today. Maybe right now above freezing around the Detroit area, and that's the high, and it'll slip down some. But most spots are around 32, 33, 31 Tri-Cities, 29 in Traverse City, 24 at the bridge, 23 across the UP. So the snow that fell is going to have a hard time going away.